Here from the Brave Homeschooling Mama. Welcome back to my channel. If you're a new viewer, I just want to say welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm a homeschooling mama too, and I love to make homeschooling videos just to encourage and motivate homeschooling parents. So today I have a very short video. It is March, and this is the season of homeschool conventions, and from now through the summer, and the season where you start thinking about what you want to use with your kid next year. I'm already thinking about the things that I want to get for my daughter, who's going to be in 8th grade, and my little one who's going to be in kindergarten. So I'm already started researching, and I already have some ideas. So I want to talk to you about 5 things that just to keep in mind when you're trying to choose a curriculum. There's so many things out there. I remember my first year, right before I started homeschooling, that year before, all I did was research curriculum. There's so much out there that it can get overwhelming. And when you go to the conventions, there's going to be tons of curriculums for you to look at. There's tons of things online, tons of things that people are looking at or showing you on YouTube, like I do, and it can get overwhelming. So find something. If once you find the things that you are considering, I'm going to give you just 5 things to look for that has helped me in trying to choose a curriculum. Okay, once I pick, okay, so I have this 5 that I think I'm going to like, and I have looked at them, and I have read reviews, but then I need to look at myself too and see, or to my family, look at my kids to see if there's things that are going to be good choices. Okay, so here are my 5 things that you should keep in mind when choosing a curriculum. The first thing you should do, you need to look at curriculum if it's something that matches your values, okay? If you are really looking into something secular, so maybe you need to stay away from looking at curriculums that are Christian. So that will narrow things down. If having a curriculum that's Christian is really important, so if you find things that are secular, those are things that you can say, okay, I don't want to even look at them, or I don't want to look. That's not something that I want for my family. So you need to look if the curriculum, what they're teaching, matches your values, matches your family values or religious values, and everything, like that. So it's very important to look at that first, I think. One of the second thing, look at how rigorous it is. If you're looking for something that's rigorous, then there's tons of things that are really rigorous out there. For example, I'm looking at science curriculum for next year. Some of the companies like Apologia, which is an amazing company, the curriculums are really rigorous. If you have some children that will struggle with learning, a product like that might not work for you. But you need to look at something, and I'm also looking at master books and for science, and it's not as rigorous, and some people like rigorous, and some people shy away from that. So you just need to look how rigorous is this curriculum is going to be for your child. Okay, so that is the second thing that you need to look at. Is it advanced, which it comes with with the rigorous thing? Is it too advanced for your kid? Is it not advanced enough? I know some math, curriculum, my daughter, like I said, she struggles with math, and it's not something that we enjoy. And there's some curriculums like, Singapore math is really advanced. So that's something that I know I'm not going to look at for my math, because I know I've done the research, and I know that it's an advanced math curriculum. Okay, so I look for something that's going to match also the learning style or how of my kids. Okay, so that's the third thing. Is it too advanced, or is it not advanced enough, depending on your children? The next thing, how much prepping do you have to do? I like things that just kind of open and go, but you might be okay with having to do a lot of my more the legwork, a lot of copying, or having to get all these materials, buying science kits and all these things. How many materials or how much prepping are you gonna need to be able to finish this, to work through this curriculum? Do you want to do an open and go, which that's what I enjoy, or do you don't mind getting all this material, this cutting and putting together? Is what it works for your family and for yourself. Okay, and the last thing, how teacher intensive is it? Is it something that, are you okay with sitting with your child, especially as they get older? Is it very teacher intensive that you're going to have to sit there and work with your children, or is it something that you can give your kids that they can do on their own? A lot of the things, if you're looking at a lot of the online curriculums, if you want something that your kid can do by themselves, look into online things. Okay, if you want a curriculum that you gonna be really hands-on with your kids and work with your kids and partner with them, look into Brave Writer. So it depends on how much independence you want your kids to have, or how independent they are. Some kids are really independent and they're able to do a lot of things on their own, but some of them need that help from you. So you need to find something that's gonna meet those needs. Is it something that I'm going to have to help them, and or is something that you are supposed to help them a lot, like Brave Writer, a lot of that, partnering with your kid, or is it something that they do on their own and they can work on it, by themselves? I know, so I have looked, we started working on this curriculum on writing strands. It didn't work for us a couple of years ago, but that's something that your kid can do by themselves. The way it's written, it is written for the student to work on these assignments by themselves, so it can be something for the kid that is more independent. Okay, so there's so much out there, and I just wanted to give you, like, these are my 5 things to look for when you are trying to choose a curriculum. If you have some other ideas or things that you look for when you are looking for a curriculum, let me know below. If you have any questions, or of how, if you're having any question about any curriculum, let me know. I might have used it, or I might have researched it enough that I can give you some answers. I am not an expert, but I look at curriculums a lot, and I've been doing this, is going to be my 5th year. And I, when it comes to curriculum, I think I'm pretty, I know what I'm talking about, especially the ones that we have used, and I enjoy talking about curriculum. So if you have any questions, you can come, and ask me. I'm looking at this curriculum, and do you think this is going to work for my kid or not? So just let me know. I really would love to help. That's one of the things that I love to do, is to help moms look for curriculums and just give them ideas. And I do that with my friends, so I love it. I love doing it. So just let me know. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you're a new viewer, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my homeschooling videos. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.